friends, it is Mrs. P. I'm here to do my budget. This is our budget for the last week of August. Usually I say that it feels like the month just flew by, but at this moment, I feel like this month would have never ended. So much between birthdays and work and medical appointments and all the things. I'm looking forward to September, honestly. And I've been like getting in that mood for like the comfort food for like fall soups and casseroles and things like that. So I've been like searching for new recipes and things like that. So I'm excited. It is not cooled off. It is still hot. So it's not quite time for like soups and stuff, but it is time for casserole meals because we're back to school and I've got to make life easier for me. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to do my budget and cash plan and my meal plan. So thank you guys for being here and we will get started. Okay, I'm going to start with zooming in. We are doing the week of August 22nd through the 28th. Every time I see the 22nd, my great-grandmother, her birthday was on the 22nd, and that was my very first son. His due date was August 22nd. So that, it like has some meaning to me. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. Our rollover, we expect to be around, I have $300 there. But I don't think it's going to be quite that, but I'm going to leave it there. I don't know. Without flipping back through, I'm just going to leave it at 300. Mr. P is 1,000. Mrs. P, I'm pulling in the rest of my summer savings, so that'll be around 1,000. And then other, we are expecting around 275. Partial payments from my boys and my mom and some YouTube money and a side job. I mean, like there's several things in that 275. So that's what that is. All right. So our total income for this week is $25.75, which is good because this is a heavy bill and debt week. So down to our bills. We will pretty much fill up this section. A lot of our bills are the beginning of the month and the end of the month, and then we're very light in the middle. All right, so we've got HBO Max, which will be $6. Power and internet is $3.86. I've had several people talk to me and mention that our power bill is super high. It does include our internet and we have fiber optic, and I'm thinking the internet is around $75, and then you have to pay taxes on that. So that comes out of that. Plus we have an outdoor light, and we pay for that and like the usage of the light, I guess. Anyway, that's $10 and something. And so there's other fees there, but yes, our power bill is super high. I am a middle-aged woman and I keep my house cold and I can't help it. I have to do that or I will not survive. All right, so Spotify is also coming out this week and it did have a price increase, so that's $13. Hulu, we dropped the Disney off of the Hulu, so it went down to $20. Peacock is $2. Verizon is $4.25, which that includes, I've calculated this before, 7 phone lines. We only pay for 3. And we also pay for my husband something with his watch. I think it's like $10, I think, for like data or something for his watch. If you heard that, my dog just burped. Google is just extra storage, which is $3. Apple storage is $10. She's really burping up a storm over there. YouTube Premium is 25. And I had thought about canceling this, but I use YouTube a lot in the classroom, and it has been very beneficial to not have to go through ads, because you never know what type of ad is going to play on YouTube. Not that they're inappropriate, but when you're showing something in a class full of 30 teenage girls and boys, you want to make sure it is not going to be something that they're going to find amusing. Mr. P Hobby, and that is going to be 49. So we filled up this section. So $9.39 is the total of our bills this week, leaving us with $16.36. All right, so now I go down into our, this is where our savings, sinking funds, all of that comes in. So the leftover amount was $16.36. So sinking funds, it's 170. I'm sorry, I got my mind drifted just a second ago. Savings challenges is 138. For some reason, it is late again, 8:48 p.m. on Tuesday night. I just got home from my daughter's open house for high school. Absolutely loved meeting all her teachers. I think she's going to have a fantastic year. She has some great teachers. I am just thrilled. She got to see all her friends. It was just a fun night. And I don't know, I'm feeling energetic for some reason. All right, so this section is 308, and that leaves us with 1328. And then I go up to this is our variable expenses. Everything that is in the section I take out in cash. So 1328. So we have groceries, and that's 150. Let's see, your pets is 20. Household is 10. And I really regret going down to $10 each week for this one, because that has been tough. Mr. P, 25. Mrs. P, 50. Miss P is 20. Eating out, I'm going to put a line here because we have eaten out when we weren't supposed to, but I'm not planning to eat out. I have got my menu, so I'm going to stick to it. Gas, 60, and miscellaneous is going to be 5. I am going to go back up to 10 since we are going back to school. They've already started talking about, teachers contributing to the Sunshine Fund and things like that. So I know that I need to have a little bit extra there. All right, so cash envelopes, that's going to be 340, and that leaves us with 988. So I'll bring that down here. And our debts, we only have 2 debts, but they're big ones. We have the John Deere, which, goodness, that one's getting so close, guys, to being paid off and being out of our lives. I never want to see that again. All right, student loan. And I've said this before, the student loan I think will be here forever. 500, and then snowball is what we have left over. If I take that 988, subtract these 2 things, since this is the last of the month, whatever's left over goes to the snowball. And that's right now 84. I hope that we'll be able to put more toward it, because it has been very tough this month. All right, so 988 is our debt total, leaving us with a zero-based budget, and that is our goal for the last week of the month. So that is the budget. And now I'm going to do my cash planning. All right, so while I do the cash planning, I'm going to speed you up while I write all the categories in. I'll go ahead and fill in the amounts for our variable expenses, since we already went through that with the budget. Okay, I'm all finished. Got all my categories. I didn't mean to fill in these amounts, but I was just going right down through there. And I realized it around in here that, whoops, I wasn't supposed to put the amounts, but I went ahead and did that, so it's okay. All right, so groceries, we're getting $150. That's going to be a $50 and 5 20s. Pets a $20. Household a $10. Mr. P gets $25. Let's see here, $50 for me. That's going to be 2 20s and a $10. Miss P is going to get 20. I usually get 21s so she can do her challenges, but she has got so many ones in her, like her little challenge things, like the envelopes, that I'm going to get all 5s this time. So I'm going to get 4 5s. Gas is going to be 2 20s, a 10 and 2 5s. Miscellaneous is going to get a 5. Okay, so then I go down to this section. Beauty is going to get 20, medical 25, sports 20, and pool 15. Subscriptions is 5, hunting 15, vet 10, car tags 10, and home maintenance 25. No, car maintenance, home maintenance is 40. I'm going to get 2 20s. Okay. Now these are our like sinking funds, or not sinking funds, I'm sorry, the challenges that I do. I did not get to do the emergency fund and vacation, but I will do that this week, and I'll just do last week's money and this week's money. So for emergency fund, I'm going to get 2 10s and 4 5s, 20, 20, okay. Same thing with vacation, because I've got the ones from last week and I'm not going to get more ones. The mini Mondays, I'm going to get 8 5s, and YouTube Hop 18 1s. So I think that the teller is not going to hate me so much this week, except for there's a lot of 5s. All right, so let's go down here and tally this up. We've got 150. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 10s. 5s, we got 1, 4 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 4 is 17, plus 4 is 21, plus 8 is 29, and then 18 1s. All right, so let's calculate this. That's 50, 17 20s is 340, 11 10s is 110, 29 5s, I'm not sure. 29 times 5 is 145, and 18 1s. So I have already calculated this. It's 663. So these should add up to be 663. So let's see if that's true. 50, 340, 110, 145, and 18. And that's 663, which is perfect, right where we need it. I have misplaced every one of my stickies, my Post-its, whatever you call those. And so this is the only one I could find, and it's huge, but it'll work. So I'm out of the teller slips that I had gotten from the Aesthetic Dollar, and I'm just trying not to spend money. So I am just going to do this the old-fashioned way. And I'll write it here, and I'll probably, when I get to school tomorrow, I have so many Post-its there, I'll just rewrite it on a smaller one so I don't have to use this at the bank. So we've got, so for 50s, I need 1, just $50. 20s, I need 17, which is 340. 10s, I need 11, which is 110. 5s, I need 29, which is 145. And 1s, I need 18, which is $18. And this totals $663. Okay, so that's what I might as well just take this to the bank. I mean, it is what it is. All right, so that is done. So now all I have to do is my meal plan. And that one is, I don't know, I love doing meal plans. I love talking about food. I love watching videos with food. So I already have this, and let me get my little paper turned around. Okay, so this is from, let's see here, August 22nd through the 28th. And Thursday is our first day this week. I'm getting adjusted in my chair, I'm sorry. Okay, so Thursday, look at me showing my draft off. Okay, Thursday is ball game night, and it's open house for me. So this is my plan. My daughter and I love like nachos. And so at school, I have a microwave in my classroom. So I'm going to bring the fixings because I will have to go and pick her up. No, I take that back. I think I'm just going to bring her with me. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to eat dinner in my classroom before open house because she also has a ball game and she'll have to go over to the high school while I'm still at open house. And so that's going to be what she eats, and I will just eat whenever. So Thursday we are going to do shredded chicken nachos. And that's going to be so easy because all I need is the nacho chips. And I've got the chicken, like I had bought a rotisserie chicken and shredded up the chicken and froze it in the freezer. So I will get that out and let it thaw Wednesday night, take it to school. And so I'll put the shredded chicken on there, and I've got like this cheese sauce, and I'll just pour it over, and there's dinner. That's it. And I'll probably do salsa also because I like salsa. My daughter does not. So shredded chicken nachos. My husband, he will not be at open house. He will probably just fend for himself before the ball game at home. Okay, so shredded chicken nachos. I've got the cheese. I need the cheese. It's actually queso. I need the queso. I've got the chips, I've got the salsa, and I've got the chicken. So I just need the queso. Now I need to remember to bring that with me to school. All right, Friday, smash burgers on the grill. Those are always a hit and easy for a Friday night. Home fries and baked beans. I have one more can of baked beans in my stash, so I'm going to use those up. Potatoes. I have potatoes. I've got the burgers, and I've got the buns. So we do not need anything for this meal. Everything is... No, I need to get cheese. Like the sliced cheese. Let me put that here. Sliced cheese for the burgers. Okay. Saturday, I had bought at Sam's this 5 cheese tortellini. And it came in this humongous 2-portion things. And so I divided it up into separate meals. And I have not used it yet. I've never actually cooked with tortellini. But I saw a recipe for tortellini in garlic, like a garlic butter sauce. And that sounded amazing to me. So I'm going to have tortellini in garlic. I'm just going to put tortellini, a salad, and French bread. Because that just sounded so good to me. And easy, because I think you only have to cook the tortellini for like 5 or 6 minutes in like boiling water, and then it's done. I'm not sure. I think that's what the directions said. Okay, so I need to get salad mix. I'm thinking I'll get a Caesar salad with this, and that sounds really good. And I'll need to get some French bread. I know that we have a loaf of French bread in the freezer, but I'm planning on doing another meal where I'll need French bread, so I'll need to have 2. All right, so Sunday. Sunday's going to be the day before school starts. And I asked my daughter what she wanted because she, I like to let her pick. She loves barbecue chicken, so we're gonna have barbecue chicken. I think we just had it not too long ago, but that's okay. My husband can grill that. So barbecue chicken, and I did not think about sides on this one. Okay, she's gonna want green beans because that's her favorite vegetable. Green beans, and let's see here. How about corn on the cob? We haven't had that in a while. Corn on the cob and dinner rolls. And that should be a great dinner. She likes all of the things. All right, so we have chicken in the freezer. We have barbecue sauce. We have green beans. My parents have been canning all summer, so we have some green beans. I need to get some corn. And we've got rolls, so that's all we need for that one. All right, Monday, first day of school. All right, so we have a tradition at our house, and we started this when our boys were first started school, way back in the day, before my daughter was even a thought. So we always said, first day of school, everybody needs to have something fun. So we always did ice cream for dinner on back to school night, which ice cream for dinner is not the most healthy thing, but what we always did was ice cream for dinner and then dinner for dessert. So they actually get the ice cream first and then they eat the dinner. So that was just a tradition. We do like Sundays. We buy all the fun toppings, you know, the sprinkles and the whipped topping and gummy bears and gummy worms and all the things, cookies we crumble up. So we make it fun. So ice cream for dinner and homemade pizza for dessert. And so, ice cream. We have, I think, some cookies and cream in the freezer, and that's it. So I know we need to get some vanilla ice cream. My daughter loves the vanilla bean ice cream. Vanilla ice cream. And then I'm just going to put ice cream toppings. Cream. Miss P, you can't spell. Ice cream toppings. Her favorite on her ice cream is the whipped cream, the strawberry syrup, sprinkles, and Oreo cookies. So that's what I'll get for her. Homemade pizza, I'm already getting the French bread, so I've got one in the freezer. I'll need to get some pizza sauce, and I just use spaghetti sauce because if you look at the ingredients on the back of the jar, it's exactly the same thing, and pizza sauce is more expensive than spaghetti sauce. So, all right, then I've got mozzarella cheese in the freezer, and we've got pepperoni still. I bought, at one of our discount grocery stores, they had the Hormel pepperoni, hormone, oh my gosh. Me and my assistant principal today were talking about female hormones. Sorry if there's any men out there listening to this, but it's on my brain, obviously. Hormel pepperonis. And it was like the regular size packs. At the discount grocery store, they were 99 cents each. At the regular grocery store, they're like $4. So when I say I like loaded up and I froze them all, so those have lasted us months and months and months. I think probably ever since I started doing this channel, I've had those pepperonis in the freezer. I don't know how long they're supposed to last in the freezer, but they're still good. So I think we're down to our last pack or two, but we still have some. So I don't need pepperonis or cheese, but I do want to make my pizza a little bit different. So I think I'm going to get some green peppers. Let's see here. Green pepper and a red onion. And I'm going to put some veggies on mine. Okay. Tuesday. So Tuesday. Okay, so this is a slow cooker or crock pot, whatever you want to call it, recipe I just saw online. It was called garlic butter steak bites. and you take the beef stew, like stew meat, you brown it before you put it in the crock pot, or if you use your Instapot, you can like put it on the saute setting and do it there. But it looked so good. I will, if I can remember, to link. It was actually a YouTube video that I saw it on. It looked so good, and I thought that sounds like a great dinner. So I'm going to do garlic butter steak bites, and I can't remember what she fixed with it. I think she fixed in the same crock pot. I think she did the little baby potatoes with potatoes, and let's see here, we need a veggie with that. Let's do, I need something green. Let's do broccoli. Broccoli with that. Okay, so that's this night, and I do not have beef stew meat, so I need to get beef stew meat. I need to get the baby potatoes, or like the little round potatoes, and I need to get some frozen broccoli. Okay. I will probably have some French bread left over from this night, and I'll stick it either in the fridge or the freezer and just make some like garlic bread out of that French bread. So I don't need to do anything with that. And Wednesday is another meal. I have never had this. I've actually never even cooked pierogies. But I saw it was Southern Frugal Mama. I know some of you guys watch her because I've heard you talk about her. She's hilarious. I love watching her because she's like just real person, you know. And it was creamy smoked sausage pierogies. So that had me inspired because, you know, like the kielbasa or the beef sausage, like there's only so many recipes that I like use that for. So I thought this would be something different. So I need to get some smoked sausage. And this is made like in a skillet. Pierogies, which I've never in my life cooked these. Surely I've eaten them, I'm not sure. But we're going to give them a shot. They were like, what was it called? Like something cheese pierogies. And they're frozen and you just boil them. And then she takes them out of the water and then like cooks them in the skillet to like brown them. What kind of veggie do I want to have with this? Maybe some, this is where I struggle. I really want to have some carrots. My daughter hates carrots. Like I think that's her least favorite vegetable in the whole world. But I think I want some like carrots with like the brown sugar. Oh, yum. Okay, so I need to get, for this one, I need to get the smoked sausage. Look at my menu. Can you tell this is different than usual because I'm trying to incorporate some like different kinds of meals and I just don't have the stuff on hand. All right, smoked sausage. I need to get some of that from Sam's. You can buy at Sam's, you like buy a three pack. I need to get the pierogies. Now I've already looked at that on the Walmart app and they're not too expensive. And I'll get this smaller package because it'll just be me and my daughter eating that. And then some carrots because I don't have any carrots. Okay, so that, oh, I know I need to get some heavy whipping cream for this meal. I have like a note off to the side, heavy whipping cream, so I don't forget to get it. That's not something that I just keep on hand. I know some people do, but I don't use heavy whipping cream like weekly. I just use it for recipes. All right, so I think that looks good. Don't you think that looks good? Something different. I'm trying to change it up a little bit. School's starting. It's like, I've said this before. When school starts, it's like January 1st for me. It's like a whole new year. Start new, start fresh. my goals for August, that's a thumbs down if you can't tell. Thumbs down, terrible. Goals, no, not good. But hey, there's always next month. All right, friends, this video has gone long enough, and I apologize for that. Look at the candle. Nick is happy in my watermelon candle. All right, friends, I'm going to blow it out. Oh, that went somewhere. And say goodbye, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.